Hello HeartFitters. Okay, in this video I am introducing you to the concept of everyday heart moves. So I've got 7 different moves, or you could call them exercises if you like, that you can do. I want to encourage you to take on, especially appropriate for this time during COVID-19, but also when that is all over, they can still be used for you around the home, particularly to get your body moving. So the idea is to create habits that when you're in certain times of the day, that you might get into a habit of doing a certain activity or a certain move. It can only take up to 20 seconds, half a minute or even a minute if you like, every time. So we're going to go through 1 to 7. I'll also put these in our email with a description and a name and so forth, so you don't have to really watch this every time. You can get to remember them without any problem. So, number 1, let's start from the first time of the day, getting out of bed. So, we have done these in our HeartFIT sessions. If anybody's watching this who hasn't been to a HeartFIT session, you'll soon catch on, so not a problem. So, out of bed, stretching. Now, if bathroom time has to happen, yes, you can do that first. You don't be hanging on to everything or something before you do these. So, now, out of bed, we're going to do some activities. Let go of your lower back and just get your body moving slowly first thing in the morning. So I've got 3 activities here. You can do them for about 1 minute each, but you don't have to stick to a particular time here because it's first thing in the morning. You don't have to be that regimented. So, side to side, letting go of your lower back and just swinging through. Transfer the weight left and right. You can even start looking over your shoulder and just have a bit of breathing and stretching through the lower back. So after a minute or so there, we can then start just by doing our feet apart, knees slightly bent. Look up to the ceiling, breathing in, stretching through the hips and hands through legs. Breathe out. Breathe in. Nice little stretch. Good morning stretch through legs. Breathe in as you go up. Look at the ceiling. Hands through legs. Nice and slow to begin with. And if you're feeling okay, you can start doing a little bit more speed and a bit more flexion through the hips and the lower back. You feel it through the lower back, through the hips, and even the hamstrings of the back. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3 is a similar but a little different. We're going down now to reach down towards our toes. You can't quite see my feet, I realise that, but knees are slightly bent, side to side, touching towards your opposite shoe, okay? As you go down, stretching through nicely through the hips and hamstrings again and lower back. Just feeling loose and free, touching side to side to get your body warmed up. So that's first thing in the morning, number 1. So then, I've got one called the kitchen push-up. So upper body strength and back to help your posture and your upper body strength. Push-ups. So I chose the kitchen. Most of us have a kitchen bench which is about 900 mil high, which is a perfect way to start doing push-ups. Excuse the camera being a bit far away here, but you can still see me, I hope. We're here and we are pushing up with we've got our hands apart, body straight from our ankles to our neck, and as we go down towards the bench, we bend the elbows and chest goes towards that bench and push back. Okay? Breathing in, breathing out. The kitchen bench push up. Okay? If you want to go lower, you could go onto a chair which is up against a wall. I have showed you before, you can even go on your knees if you want to, on a carpet or save your knees, and doing push-ups on the floor but on your knees. Okay, or even toes, you want to progress it. So that's the kitchen push-up. Again, we are from our ankles to our neck is one straight line, elbows bending, and we go down, whole body goes in straight line towards the bench and we push back. Okay? We don't do it on unstable surface that might slide. That's why the kitchen bench is the best. Okay, number 1. Now, we covered this previously. Squats before meals. We did it over Christmas. We had the challenge of squatting before meals. So, numbers, I should have mentioned. Kitchen bench push-ups, you can have a 10, you can do 10, 15 or 20. I mean, if you want to do 15, or you want to do 30, you can do 30. I mean, if you want to begin with 10, every time you go to the kitchen, make a cup of tea, make a meal, go through the kitchen, oh, I'm going to do a few push-ups, okay? So it's up to yourself, but as often as possible is best, okay? So push-ups, you can give yourself a rule. Every time I go through the kitchen, I do some push-ups. How good is that? Okay, so squats before meals. We normally have 3 meals a day. If you're more into 6 meals a day, 6 small meals a day, well, you've got some squats coming up, haven't you? So, again, numbers. You can choose to do 10, 15, 20, 30. So every time before you have a meal, before you sit down for a meal, we do our push-up and do our squats, okay? Nice and low. You all know the technique. You all do it very well. Squats before meals. Pretty simple. Get into that habit. Build strength through your lower body. Stability, balance, strength. Okay? And more able, more mobile, climbing stairs, all the rest of it. Okay, now a newie. As you exit the house to go outside, to go to the clothesline, to go to the garden, go to the letterbox, to go out, go shopping, go to the car, go to the bus. I know we're not going out quite as much at the moment, but you're still going out your house to do things, I hope. So, now I want you to do, you're going to take on the world. So, unfortunately you can't quite see my feet. We're doing like a standing star jump, either jumping side to side or stepping side to side. So I want you to do 10 of those. I'm going to do the jumping version first. So I want you to have your hands up here. We're going to do some boxing as well here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 10 jump outs, or you can also do step outs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10 punches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So, if you're in a bit of a hurry to get out, you can just do 1 round of that, or you can choose to do 2, you can choose to do 3. So 10 step outs or jump outs, 10 punches. You're taking on the world. Firstly, fighting against any viruses, and also, I've got the attitude to be who I want to be, and be who I am, take on the world, okay? That's the exiting the house, going to the clothesline, the letterbox, the car, the bus, the walk, the shops. Now, watching TV. Most of us are watching TV most days, news, docos, programs. Most of them have ads, even ABC have ads between their programs. Gotcha. So, balance, I've got 2 options here. You can choose to do balance, or you can choose to do some stationary lunges. So when the ad comes on, I'm going to give you the option of doing once every half hour. So if you're watching TV for half an hour, we're getting up, 1 hour break, and we stand on one leg. Your chair's there, or your lounge chair's there. Right knee up, hold that balance, use your chair if you need to, 30 seconds. Second ad comes on, change legs. Simple as that. And if you want to progress it, I'll hop over here, pretend this is my lounge. We're down on one knee, and we just come up off that knee into a stationary lunge. My front knee's back from my front toe. We're stationary lunging for 30 seconds. Next ad comes on. You could even have 1 hour break if you like. Change sides. So here, this one's working a balance, of course. The stationary lunge, the lunge pulses, so good for the stretch, for the strength, and the balance. It tightens and strengthens all those muscles. Okay, very, very, very good exercise. Okay, so that's the watching TV. Now, before a shower, not on the tile bathroom, but most of us have a bedroom close to the shower, mostly. I want you to do some step overs, okay? So stepping over. I did this one recently. Step over as far as you can. You can do 10 of these, you can do 20. You might turn the shower and wait for it to go hot, okay? You can, or once you step over or jump over. You get nice, you can bend the knees, push off the outside foot to side, going as far as you can. I'm trying to go as far as out of the image. No, I couldn't do it. So that's before showers. Step over or jump over, okay? And then the last one, number 7, is washing up or brushing teeth on one leg. So you're at the kitchen bench, and you're washing up. You're up on one leg, and you got the sink in front of you, and you can push up against it if you need to, washing up, putting things over, or wiping up. And you can change legs, brushing teeth, one leg, okay? I believe we're supposed to brush our teeth for 2 minutes. That's a good balance. You can change legs if you like, okay? So I'll put those in the email as well. But so it's out of bed, loosening up, kitchen, push-ups, squats before meals, exiting the house, 10 and 10, TV watching, balance or lunging, before showers, stepping over or jumping over, washing up, number 7, washing up or brushing teeth on one leg. Okay, that's everything covered pretty much. So they are the new everyday HeartFIT moves. So I'd love to hear some feedback. Remember the numbers. The TV watching is 30 seconds. The rest of them you can do 10, you can do 15, you can do 20, you can do 30. Okay, so just in and around your house during the day, if you're self-isolating, or you might all have to shortly, enjoy. Have a great day, guys.